How's it going, guys? Cody, guys, back again, dropping yet another video. Right, guys, again, still in the bath, sweating like a pig on a spit. Right, this is story in the Mirror, link in the description below like I always do. Headline reads, prisoners in two jails cook up surprising way to smuggle drugs and phones. Oh, here we go, exclusive. The lags use lorries carrying curries and bangers to transport the contraband, including mobile phones and the drug spice. Lags in two prisons next door to each other cooked up a saucy way of smuggling drugs on lorries carrying curries and bangers. Cons transported spice, mobile phones and other contraband after spotting a loophole in the way the hot meals were moved between the jails, which share a single kitchen. Lunches and dinners are prepared in one nick, loaded onto heated trolleys and driven for 1 minute to the other sites. Cons were caught cheekily taking handsets and drugs alongside the grub. A source said it sounds like a funny plot from Porridge, but it's a very serious issue. The governors are determined to stop items of this kind moving around the prison estates. Oh, let's go back. The food is prepared at H&P Swaleside, or H&P Stabside as they call it, which is on the Isle of Sheppey in Kent, taken next door to Standford Hill. The neighbouring jails are known as Sheppey Cluster, along with a third H&P Elmley, which has a kitchen of its own. Elmley was not involved in the smuggling racket, which came to light in a report this week from a prison watchdog. The Independent Monitoring Board said the proximity to other prisoners in the cluster, the remote cooking of lunches has led to a problem with the trafficking of drugs and mobile phones via meal lorries. In a recommendation to the prison service, the IMB stated that funds for an in-house cookery facility should be made available, adding, "We feel it is imperative that Standford Hill has its own kitchen." The report also said Standford Hill faced the same pressures as other jails in coping with drugs. The prison service confirmed the probe was launched, that it now stemmed the flow. A spokesman said it was an isolated incident intercepted by staff. He did not comment whether there were plans to give Standford Hill a kitchen of its own. Very, very lazy, slow news day at the Daily Mirror there, guys. So, in a nutshell, you've got three prisons in local proximity. I think Elmley is a Cat C. Standford Hill, I think, is it a Cat D? I'm not quite sure. And Swaleside is a Cat B, if I remember correctly. So, two out of the three prisons have got their own kitchens. One of the prisons is sharing with another. So, they're making, in the kitchens, stuff, the prepping, bringing the food, put it on a little lorry. They go to the next prison, they do the handover, and that's where mobile phones and contraband and stuff's being passed over. No surprise, really, guys. Prisoners are very inventive. It's a very simple way, this, do you know what I'm saying? But if you give prisoners the route, that's exactly what they're going to do. So that's what they did. Prisoners will manipulate any situation to their own advantage. And if you need to get drugs into one prison, that's your way right there. Really, really simple, very innovative, and very simple. And it paid dividends and stuff. It's now been stopped. These prison guys, these Ministry of Justice and stuff, these prison officers are clueless. It's the old game of cat and mouse, and unfortunately for them, prisoners are the mouse. If you look at Tom and Jerry, for example. Anyway, guys, sweating me back out. Gonna drop yet another video. Stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe. Cody out.